Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have this really bronzy gold goddess type of look going on for you and some new hair. So if you're interested in this video, stick around and keep on watching.
Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah.
Okay, so first things first, before we get into this makeup look, let's plug the hair. You guys already know the drill. I'm not going to go too in depth. For full information on this hair, definitely open up the description box and everything will be linked down below. I'm just plugging it. I'm just letting you guys know where the hair is from and so forth. So this is from Nadula and I am wearing their Peruvian body wave. I have in 3 bundles and a frontal. I have in 118, 120, 122 and a 60-inch frontal. The knots were not bleached. I bleached the knots and so forth. And yeah, I decided that I'm not going to style the hair. This is just the hair after it's freshly washed. I wanted you guys to see it in its natural state. As you can tell, certain parts are kind of straighter and in the back is a lot more curly. It's mostly the frontal that you're seeing right here. It's just that I have it pulled behind my ears right here. But the frontal, after washing it and bleaching the knots, was a little bit straighter, like it dried a little bit straighter, but that still didn't bother me. There's still a little bit of a wave pattern going on there, and I did the whole gots to be glued method. I decided to really go in this time and lay them edges, and I think I did a pretty good job with this one. I'm getting better. I feel like I'm getting better at customizing my frontals, okay? And I did a little pin up in the back. It's kind of like a messy look that I was going for because I kind of liked how it looked after I put it on, so I decided that I'm not going to curl it. I'm just going to leave it how it is and show you guys what it looks like in its natural state. Definitely the frontal is going to need bumping up compared to the back area. The back area is a lot more wavy, like the bundles were a lot more wavy, and that's all I will say about that. So yeah, if you guys are interested in Nadula, I will have the link for this company. If there's any coupon codes or anything like that that I am not remembering right now, everything will be in the description box below. Okay. Everything will be in the description box down below, so definitely open that up. And yeah, let's get into this makeup look, okay? And I have a video coming up after this on how I made my own body glow, so if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe, okay? And stay tuned for my little mini DIY on my own body glow that is not sticky, not tacky, or anything like that. Like, it's the bomb. I'll give you a little preview. This is what it looks like. Oh, you have to stay tuned for the other video, okay? Because I'm going to be splitting it up into 2 parts. Okay, so let's get into this makeup tutorial, which is really, really nice and gold. I feel like I've never done like a full gold look, so I definitely wanted to do that today. Bring out the bronze goddess. I just need like a gold top to set it off, you know, like, but I don't have a gold top and I can't be bothered. I probably have one, but I just can't be bothered to go and look for one. Like, it's getting hotter, okay, so I'm getting slower. You guys know how it is. Anyways, with that being said, check out Nadula, open up the description box, the link will be down below, and let's get into this makeup tutorial. Okay, so today's look is going to be super gold. I don't think I've ever done like gold on gold, so I really want to do something very gold and very bronzy because it's going to tie into the theme of what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so if you hear a little bit of pitter patter, it's raining heavy outside. So with that being said, today's makeup, basically eye makeup, is courtesy of Makeup Addiction. You can see it nice and big there. They sent me a bunch of their loose eyeshadows, some brushes, tons of their brushes. So I'm going to be using most of the stuff out of this to create my look. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so after looking over this whole entire collection, there is this one crushed glitter type of thing. I already opened it and made a mess, so I'm gonna try and show you it though. It's called Antique Bronze and it's basically like crushed glitter. It is so pretty. I want to use just this one eyeshadow and do a look. Just this one eyeshadow. Let's do it and hope for the best. If you guys follow me from like the beginning, you know that I used to do one eyeshadow looks. So I'm gonna be doing a one eyeshadow look with just this one eyeshadow, Antique Bronze. So let's get into it, okay? Okay, so for my base, I'm gonna need something extremely sticky and something that does not dry to really grab onto all of this crushed fantasticness. So I'm gonna be using my black opal concealer, and this is in the color Tan, and I'm just gonna place this all over my eye, and this is gonna act as my base. So I'm gonna take my synthetic fluffy brush and I'm just gonna go in and blend that out just to even it out a bit. And I'm not gonna set my crease area with my Ben Nye powder this time. I'm just gonna go straight in with this shadow because I'm only doing this one shadow. So I want to get the placement right and then go in and blend it in, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now that I have the eyeshadow placed, and I don't know if my camera is picking this up, but it looks wet and it looks extremely, extremely pretty. It's like foil, basically. This looks so amazingly pretty. I can't get over it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Ben Nye powder in Banana and Topaz, and I'm just gonna go and buff the edges just to soften it up a little bit, and hopefully I don't take away from too much of the shine on here. So let's do that, because I'm feeling this. Just one shot. I'm telling you, it looks wet. It literally looks wet, and it's not wet. Okay, so before we move on to the face, I need to clean up under my eyes because there's tons of fallout. I'm sure you guys can see that. It's just shining under there. But I'm really feeling this look. Like, it's just clean, it's simple, you're not doing a lot, you know, and you can make this really look glam. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes. Okay, so if I was going out, you know, the sun is out and all of that good stuff, you definitely want to wear your SPF. I'm not going to be putting this on, but I want to share this with you. The SPF that I normally use is the Nivea Sun Super Water Gel, and this is of SPF 50, and it is a water-based gel. That's what it looks like, and you rub it in, and it's not greasy, it's not oily or anything like that. It just disappears into your skin. It doesn't leave like a white cast or anything like that, and it's SPF 50. And because it's super lightweight, it works well with any one of my foundations. So if you're looking for a great SPF that works well with any foundation, I would suggest this if you can get this. I don't know if this is just sold over here in Japan. This is the biggest bottle that they have, so this is what that looks like. But I'm gonna be skipping that today, and I'm just gonna go straight in with my primer, and this is the Fenty Beauty primer, and I absolutely love this primer, and it's been a while since I've worn my Fenty Beauty foundation, so I definitely want to wear it today, even though the look that I'm going for is super luminous. I just love this foundation. The foundation I'm going to be going in with is the 410 by Fenty Beauty. Squeeze this onto my dish, which I always do. I'm going to start with 3 pumps. 3 pumps is not enough, okay? Who are we fooling? And I'm just gonna pat my brush in there and distribute the color nice and evenly around the brush. I always get a lot of questions about this brush. This brush is by Marc Jacob, and this is their Phase 2 brush. And the foundation looks light right now, but it will dry a tad bit darker. And I'm not gonna do the powder technique with this foundation today because, like I said, I don't want it to be super matte, even though this is a matte foundation. I want it to be a little bit luminous, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. And as you can tell, I took off the headband for the unit. That glue is already dry, the wig is in place. So whenever I put on my foundation, I like to press it into the lace at the edge right there, so it blends a lot better with my skin. For my concealer, I'm going to be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Caramel. Okay, so to blend this out, I'm going to be using the Makeup Addiction Beauty Sponge. They recently came out with their own sponges. And for my under eye highlight, I'm going to be using the MAC powder in NC42. And this is what it looks like. This is just the refill one. I'm going to be using the same wet sponge to apply this. So I'm just going to rub it in there and really press this under the eye, just to set that in place. All the places that I basically highlighted with the concealer, I'm going to set with this powder, you know, and this is just going to brighten up my face. And around my mouth, because that area tends to get a little bit darker whenever I apply my face powder. So I'm just going to set everything in place. And if you've never tried applying your powder, your face powder with a wet sponge, you have to try it, especially your highlight powder, I'm telling you. Okay, so Kim Kardashian came up with this whole highlight and brightening formula, which I am not going to buy, not because I don't like them or anything like that, but I've seen the shades and I'm not really here for what she has out there. I think she needs to really expand on her shades. But for me, personally, I really don't care about that. I do like the concept of, what is it, highlighting and then brightening. You know, because she has like a powder and then a loose powder to brighten, or a loose powder to set and a powder to brighten. But I have found that once I set my under eye with the MAC powder, and then I go in with my Sacha Buttercup in certain areas. And I'm going to be using this really teeny sponge on a stick. This is by Kiss New York. I don't know if you guys have this over there, but I also have this damp at the tip. So what I'm going to do, this is my little brightening trick. So what I'm going to do is just take it and dip it into the product like so, and get some of the powder, tap off the excess, and just really press that right here. And this is going to brighten up under that eye even more, but it's not going to look crazy. It's going to look really, really nice once you dust it away. Okay, so I'm going to let that sit, and then I'm going to go straight in with my contour. Okay, so for my contour, I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder, and this is in the shade Cocoa. And with my fan brush, I'm just going to start to chisel out my cheek area, and I'm going to dust that into the lace as well, and that's really going to help to tint the lace a little bit more so it looks a lot better. And get under your jawline. Now to set everything in place, I'm going to be going in with my L'Oreal, why do I keep calling this L'Oreal? Okay, hello, it is Laura Mercier, okay? Come on now, give the woman credit where credit is due. Stop it. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep. So I'm just gonna smush it into the cap to distribute the powder around. And I like to press it in and then buff it. You heard me say it before, sometimes when you go in and just start buffing away at your foundation, before you like really set it, you can shift it, move it, and then you can start to see your imperfections showing through. I like to push it in, then buff it in. See how pretty that looks? I love Fenty. This, let me tell you, not because it's Rihanna, okay? She put her foot in this foundation. All right, this is so pretty. It's giving my Revlon Color Stay a run for its money. And if you know my channel, you know, okay? Okay, so now it's time to dust away the brightening effect, basically the baking powder. Baking powder, that sounds so crazy. I'm gonna be using the Morphe M500, and this is just a really nice light brush. It's not dense at all. So you wanna apply the least amount of pressure in here when you're dusting away, and you're just gonna see how nice and bright it makes under there, you know? Like I just see that applying the MAC powder first, like setting that area first, and then going in and doing this little trick right here. It really brightens and smooths out that whole entire area. It is so pretty. You have to try it. And for my blush, these blushes are super hard to open. I'm gonna just put that out there right now. Like I literally have to use like a tweezer and pry it open. This is the NYX Feel the Heat blush. Super, super, super pretty. Beautiful orange blush. So I'm gonna be using this. It is my new favorite. And I'm just dipping into the orange section, not the highlight part, because it's like a duo. There's a highlighter on top, but I just like the blush section. But this is a beautiful orange blush. You see what's happening here? Okay. I'm going to be taking NW45 for my nose contour. Brush it up into the brows so it looks seamless, and take it across the tip. Just want to chop off in there and get the corners, which is my little thing right now. I recently got this liner from Maybelline, and it's called Glitter Ink, and it's basically like this greenish goldish type of color. So I want to use this. I want to try this and line my eyes. I think it'll look great with this look, just to add a little pop of something, because the eyes are just so simple. Okay, that was definitely the right choice. Okay, you know what? I'm going to apply this to my lower lash line as well. I'm just winging it as I go, okay? As you can tell. But I feel like this will look great on the lower lash lines. It's just different, and it's so shiny. Everything is just shiny. Okay, so for my waterline, I'm gonna be taking the Melt Cosmetics eyeliner, and this is in the color 1987. Okay, so I got a bunch of Flutter lashes, and I'm gonna be choosing one out of this. I'm not gonna go through the whole entire thing, but they sent me a bunch of their new stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna be going with Cat Eyes by Flutter Lash. You know, everybody does this with the with the Huda Beauty lashes. I don't think this is working out for me. Or is it supposed to be like this way? No, it's supposed to be this way. This is not working out. And this is what they look like. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply this off camera because I'm going to be doing a lash video for you guys real soon, okay? Showing you all of my tips and tricks. Okay, so while the glue on my lashes dry, I'm just gonna go in and highlight my face. I'm gonna be using the bronzified highlighter by Makeup Addiction. And basically whatever is in the cap is what I'm gonna use because these highlighters are intense, okay? Intense. And I don't know if I wanna do my forehead because my forehead already looks to be glowing. So what I'm gonna do is put a little bit under my brow right here. Not that under there needs anymore, but just a little extra oomph. And I'm gonna do the tip of my nose and down the ridge of my nose. Okay, that might have been too much. I'm gonna skip my Cupid's bow today because I did that little surgery thing. I find that whenever I highlight there, it accentuates it even more, and I don't want that because there is a little bit of a dent there. So if you don't want your dents to show, don't highlight them. And a little bit on my chin. Just a little bit on the forehead. Tie it all in. We're just glowing today. We are glowing. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that highlighter and place that in my tear duct area as well, just to keep everything in the same family. Okay, I'm just gonna do the tip of my Cupid's bow, and I'm not gonna do the two little lines right there. Now, more than likely, this is gonna be gone when I do my lips, so habit. You can't break habit so easy. Okay, so I think my lashes are dry now. I'm just gonna go in and blend my lashes with the false lashes. And for my lower lashes, I'm gonna be using this mascara, and this is just called Mote Mascara, and this is their micro mascara. Because the brush is so teeny, I find that it's great for my lower lashes. Them edges is laid, the hair is in some form of style. I kind of like this messy style that I have going on here. This is the natural waves in this hair. Really, really pretty. Nadula. Nadula. It sounds like an African goddess or something. Okay, so for my lips, I'm going to be going in with the Sugar Pill liquid lipstick. This is their gold liquid lipstick, and this is called Glint. Because we're in the gold family already, let's just do it, okay? Why not? Okay, the Hello Kitty mirror is gold. We're golden. So I'm not gonna do my lip trick. Ooh. Okay, this is giving me dance hall vibes, you know, like Carlene and them type of day there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take some of that eyeshadow and place that right in the center of this. I think that will really bring it out, like, you know, because it's like two different tones. So I want to make it, you know, like together, you know. So what did I do with it now? Okay, so I'm just gonna use my fingers and press this in because I want to control how it flies, you know, because this thing will fly all over the place. And I don't know if I want to set this because everything looks nice and in place, so I don't feel like I want to spray this with anything. You know, everything is already glowy and really nice, so I don't want to overdo it, you know. Okay guys, so that is it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up the video, share it with your friends, click the little notification bell, that way you become a true Sylver Belle. Join the Sylver Belle family. Blow up the comments with the bells. I love to see the bells. The bells let me know that you guys are riding with me. You're enjoying my videos, you're enjoying my content, and you're enjoying little old me, okay? So yeah, with that being said, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and until the next video, I will see you guys real soon. And you definitely want to stay tuned for this DIY body elixir, body glow, my own body lava with all sorts of goodness in it, okay?